Hey guys! All right, so thank you for joining us for day 2. It's our social media smackdown. What? All right, so I'm really excited because social media is a cool world. It's a cool platform for us to run and operate our business, to reach people we never even dreamed that we could reach through all different kinds of social media platforms. And so Brittany did such an awesome job today explaining kind of the basics on how to create your like page and business page, how to step outside of your comfort zone and just go for it. Just, click that create page button, put yourself out there as a coach or public figure or whatever way you want to set that up for yourself. Get clever and creative with like your cover photos and your name. I think she said this, but we don't want to put as our name Carissa Novak Beachbody. You want to just be yourself. Mine's just Carissa Novak. It used to be Carissa Novak Health and Fitness. My coach Amber has an awesome one. It's called Wellness Rising. Just be yourself. Create something that represents you. And number one, don't be afraid. Okay? Amber, my girl, you can tell everybody that. Don't be afraid. Amber was afraid. I don't blame her. Social media, if it's not something that you were kind of brought up in, is a scary thing. How do you operate it? How do you reach all these people? What if they don't want to listen to me? What if they don't like what I'm posting about? What if nobody cares? What if no one wants to follow me? It's scary, right? But Amber built up the courage to start her own like page, and holy smokes, has she been successful. Now, her page is new. And she has around 230 followers, but guess what? Those followers, they're engaging. They're liking her posts, they're sharing her posts, they're commenting on her posts, they're signing up with her, they're asking her questions. That is every coach's dream, is for you to have engagement on your page. I have over 2,000 followers with very, very, very little engagement. So while I want to sit here and tell you guys how to do this and tell you all my super awesome secrets, I don't know if I'm the most awesome social media source, other than I was kind of raised in the social media culture. And I can kind of show you what I know and show you what's worked for me and show you what hasn't worked for me. But as Brittany said, we are all learning. And I want to say right from the very beginning, one of the most important things that I want you to do is to research this on your own. I have come back from our annual summit event and realized from Gary's speech, which I might reference a little bit, very intense, very powerful speech, kind of a no shit kind of guy who is just like, listen, you need to give a shit about social media and you need to actively engage in social media of all platforms, and you need to do your research on how to reach these people. And so I've been watching YouTube videos. There are so many YouTube videos out there on how to create ads, how to set up pages, how to link your pages together, how to reach the most people, how to gain the most followers. There are people out there who are teaching you how to do this on YouTube. I am not one of those people. I am one of those people watching those videos right now. So I am telling you, as I find great videos and things that I think have helped me and that have been successful, I will be sharing those with you. And I am actively seeking those out as we speak. I watch about one YouTube video on social media a day right now because I am trying to find the best way to reach people, reach the right people. I think that's the tricky part. It's not just reaching people, it's reaching the right people, because I think most of us have experienced reaching the not so right people. Okay. So Brittany did such a great job. I'm going to dive right in on boosting posts, creating Facebook ads, creating graphics for your Facebook page to make it crisp, clear, fun, exciting. Brittany's cover photo is awesome. She talked a little bit about why that's so important to have an eye catcher. And so I'm going to show you one of my favorite sites that I use for graphic imaging. I'm also going to just briefly touch on Instagram and Snapchat, something we might talk a little bit more about later because this is going to be a little bit of a loaded video. Okay, you guys ready to get started? All right. Okay, I'm going to screen share and we're going to just get right into this thing. First thing I'm going to touch on is boosting posts. And I want to say, while I'm figuring out again how to screen share, that if you don't have a page yet, it's okay, but I do want you to create one within the next day or two if you don't have one. And it doesn't mean you have to create it and share it with the world yet. Maybe you want us to help you. That is fine. Create that page and share. Okay, screen share. Gotcha. All right. So create that page and screen share, what am I saying? And, and share it with us, and we will work together to give you some of the big tips and tools to setting it up. We can help you come up with a name. I can help you make your cover photo. We can help, set up your first post for your new page before you share it with the world. Okay, you don't have to share it with the world yet. I know it's scary. So we'll work with you this week. That's what this training is all about. It's hands-on training. We want to do it with you. Okay, so here is my page. Yay, Carissa Novak, health and fitness coach, fancy headstand. There is a funny story behind that, but I'm not gonna get into it. Click here, Brittany talked about that. If you click on my cover photo, you will see that I have a big welcome to my health and fitness community. This is my mission. This is a little bit about me. So that's kind of a little catchy thing that you can do. Click here, learn more about me, learn more about what this is all about, see if you wanna follow my page. You want, and this is kind of a stupid, cheesy photo, and I might change it, but you want your profile picture to be something crisp and clear, like a headshot. I think it's a funny photo. I enjoyed it. It makes me smile. I am a little bit goofy, and I like laughing. And so there, that's me. But you guys already talked about this with Brittany, so let me get into some of the logistics. Brittany mentioned this. I wanted to bring this up really quick, because one thing that I've started doing here, and that I do kind of recommend playing with, she has hers linked to her website, and I did as well for a really long time. I have a website too, and I think that's a great idea. I actually might go back to that for a little bit, because I want more people to come to my website, because I'm paying for it, and I created it, and I tried to make it awesome. So that's cool. I also have mine, sometimes I have them go to forms, and applications are something I really want to cover over the next day or two, and I'm not going to have time to cover tonight because it's already just going to be a lot of information. In applications, I mean, if someone wants to join your coaching team, or if somebody wants to join your challenge group, you can go on Google Docs or sites like Woofu that are free and create applications where you ask for their first name, their last name, what their hobbies are, what their interests are, why they're interested in joining your team, things to get to know them without having that initial conversation, so you can kind of filter people through an application process, like you're actually applying for a job. And so what I have mine going to is an application. So I'm trying to remember exactly where it's going to, but I'm gonna test this button. And this is going to take me to, oh, here we go, my newest application to join my coaching team. So someone's gonna click on that from here, sign up. Ooh, she's a health and fitness coach, I wanna sign up. And that's a little bit tough, because this, for me, sign up means join my team, and that's what I'm kind of hoping for. So here I explain, join my tribe, Changing Tides, that's our name. Here's kind of what my team's about. We're running this sneak peek, blah, blah, blah. I made a little slideshow here for my team. Some videos and pictures of all of us, and it's really cute and fun. And I ask for this kind of information. Check all that apply to you. I want to get to know them before I even message them, because maybe they are already a coach, or maybe they already have a coach, and maybe I can't work with them. Maybe this gives me a better idea of why they want to be a coach. They just want it for the discount, or do they want to be an all-in coach? So this is all really, really important information that I want to gather from them. I also want them to add me on my personal page if they are interested in joining my coaching team. Why? Because this is my experience. I have a hard time receiving and responding to messages on my like page or business page. I don't get them as easily. I don't respond to them as quickly. You have to have a separate app for it, and it frustrates the heck out of me. So I want people to add me on my personal page. You can add them to a restricted list so they don't see all your typical personal page stuff. If that doesn't make you comfortable, you add them and you just click add them to restricted list. Boom. They don't see like your personal posts, that whole thing. So not adding you. I thought that was kind of clever. You better add me if you're filling out this application. Okay. Anyway, I have my call to action button here going to an application, and I will show you this week how to create those applications, how to link it to here. We will go over that, but just so you know, that's how I have mine set up. Okay. boosting posts. Now, there is a lot of controversy on whether or not you should invest in boosting posts. Some people think, heck no, don't waste that money, it's not worth it. And some people think, yes, I've had huge success. I think it depends. I think it depends on who you're boosting it to, what the post is that you're boosting, and how much money you're spending on boosting it. So, in my opinion, if you have a post that is already doing well, you already have some engagement on it, it's reaching more people than your average post, boost it, because it already has that initial engagement and it will already reach more people because of that initial engagement that is already on that boosted post. So I want to just start by saying my reaches and everything you're going to see in my insights is so down this week. It's because it's Tuesday, and last week, Monday, Tuesday, I had some huge posts that were really successful, and it looks like everything's sucking this week, and so I'm working on it. I'm going to get that arrow going up in green. But I'm going to boost a post right now so you guys can see what it looks like. I posted this today. This was my smoothie that I had at a vegan restaurant in Raleigh, and it's called the Ogre, and that was the name of the smoothie. I'm going to edit this because I'm going to boost it. I'm going to try and make it a little bit nicer. So if you're going to boost a post, just make sure it's right the way you want it before you boost it, because you cannot edit it once it's boosted. And I think that's important to know. If you have a freaking typo and you boost that post is boosted for life and you can't edit that. So make sure it looks good before you boost it. So you guys can see me edit this and it's going to be embarrassing because I overanalyze everything. And that was me thinking about how to spell dessert. You guys can see all of my hesitation. Went to this killer vegan restaurant in Raleigh today and got this as my dessert. So where is the drooling emoji? I really feel that way. Why? Why is there no drooling emoji, Facebook? Okay, that's a really stupid post, but we're gonna boost it. Now, this is not the best option because it has reached 334 people, but nobody has liked it yet. So we're gonna kind of play around with this and see if boosting this post is effective and how much engagement I end up having with it. So all you do is you click boost post right here. And so you're gonna boost it, and there are several different ways that you can boost this post. You can boost it to, and it's taking a second to load, but you can send it specifically in the newsfeed to people who already like your page. I don't recommend doing that because you're trying to reach new people. You're really trying to reach new people with this post. You're not trying to reach people who are already there, already seeing it and following it. A great thing that I like to do is people who like your page and their friends. I would start off with that because that's just going to give you, that secondhand reach. And I do that a lot. But you can also reach a different audience. And there are many different audiences that you can reach. You can do this all on your own, create a new audience, and I'll create a new audience just for the sake of doing this. And this is going to be a vegan audience because I'm going to target it towards vegan people. And I'm going to, if you check your insights, and we'll go over that, you can see who your range typically is. Honestly, I'm usually between the age of like 25 and like 34 people who follow my page. So that's who I target. I want people who are out of college, typically who are out of grad school, who are earning an income that's real. I really want people who are working and, making money and are gonna be taking this seriously. I want them in the United States, for sure. Whoa, I don't want any of those. Why are they all coming up? No. Weird. I don't want any of that. I think that's just, they just like pulled that for me. Okay. What do I want? Wait, why are these all popping up? No, I don't want any of those. Hold on, let me get rid of these. Okay, typically none of that will show up. Okay, vegan, I want women only. this age, United States, income. This is a huge pain in the butt right now. Okay, we're not gonna do income. We're gonna do veganism. Okay. Animal rights. This, I'm sorry, this is just like organic food. Vegetarianism. And I also want Raleigh. Can I do Raleigh? Downtown Raleigh. Oh yeah. I want North Carolina. I want to appeal to my people, guys, okay? So, sorry, I'm doing this and I'm not talking to you. I want to appeal to my people, people that live in my state, people that maybe are in this city that might know this restaurant, people who love animals and eat plant-based meals. Like, that's me. Like, I want that. Like, I want to reach my people. North Carolina, I don't know if it's going to let me just pick, yep, North Carolina. Perfect. Let me see if Living Kitchen is something I can even select. That's the name of the restaurant. It is not. I want you guys to play around with things like this and just kind of pick what you want. So I'm just going to do that. All right. I'm going to do a budget. I'll just do $5. So you can create your own budget down here. Choose your own. $5. Estimated to reach this many people. I want to run it for 1 day. And it already has my card on file. So this is kind of my ad. I want it to target people who care about these things. Veganism, vegetarianism, organic food. I want people who are crunchy granola and like me, okay? So I like that. That's my ad. That's my little boost. I'm going to boost it. Sometimes this happens and it's approved, so they have to approve it. Sometimes their promotion is approved within like an hour. And sometimes it takes a full 24 hours to approve your promotion. And I just want to make sure that you guys know that. Now, some of these top coaches or some of these coaches spend a lot of money on advertisements. And there are YouTube videos explaining to you how you can avoid that, how you can reach massive amounts of people with spending very, very little on advertisements, which is why a lot of people struggle with boosting posts. But I'm going to tell you why I love to boost posts so much. Actually, this is what I should have boosted because I have engagement. And I want to find a good post for you guys that had a lot of engagement, and I might just quickly try, I'm sorry, so bear with me. I'm going to try and find one that I really want to share with you all, one that I feel like did really well, and I'm trying to remember. I'm going to try and remember one that did well, a boosted post. This is my page if you guys haven't seen it before. I guess I'll do this one real quick. So I think I boosted this at some point. And so I had, you know, these 20 people like it. This was for a challenge group. This is one of my call to action posts. Now what you do when you boost this post and you're like, well, how is this going to translate to them liking my page? I mean, they saw the post, they liked the post, but they didn't like my page. Every time you see someone new like a post, you click on this and you're going to scroll down and make sure they're all liking your page, or at least that they have been invited to like your page. Now, I've already done this one clearly, but typically when people are liking your boosted post or they're commenting on it, you're going to see that they don't like your page, and you're just going to invite them to like your page. And that is where I think boosting comes in the most handy. I have gained a lot of followers from boosting posts and having them like the post and inviting them to like my page. And then they're like, oh yeah, I'll like that page, because they got the personal invite in their notification to like my page after they already saw the boosted post. Okay, so I wonder if you like some of these. Oh, that's right, I put them in an album. Ugh, terrible idea. Okay, so that is boosting a post. I want you guys to see that and play around with that. Watch videos on boosting posts, kind of determine what works for you. Some people use audiences like Sean T, Shailene Johnson, Autumn Calabrese. Some people use those interests to boost their posts, or things like Tone It Up, like a lot of these other fitness people, so that they can kind of get that traffic on their page. I haven't had a ton of success, honestly, when I put things that are Beachbody related, and I just want to forewarn you, if I put Beachbody or Shaun T or something like that in the interest, I get Beachbody coaches. And I don't really want other Beachbody coaches following my page. I don't mind if they do, but that's not who I'm trying to reach. I'm trying to reach people that haven't quite made it to that point yet, right? So when you put things like Beachbody, know that you're probably going to get a whole lot of Beachbody coaches following your page. That's going to be the majority. I also don't recommend putting things like fitness, wellness, weight loss, like very general, broad topics. I almost think veganism's too broad, but that post was very specifically about a vegan restaurant and a vegan smoothie. But I would really try and narrow it down and target your audience. Like, are you a mom? Put that. Put different mom groups and mom networks in there. Maybe you're a student. I put Duke University often because I'm going to be going to graduate school there. So I'll put that in there. Or, military community. Maybe don't just put military wives, but try and find like Fort Bragg or certain things that are going to appeal to you closer than just like the general fitness interest, because you're going to reach a whole bunch of random weirdos that way. Just letting you know. Okay. Boosting posts. I'm going to say we are done with covering boosting posts. That's something I want you guys to play with. Once you create your page, you can kind of figure that out on your own. Amber, I've seen you have a lot of success with that, so I'd love to hear what you're doing. Okay, now I'm going to go to the really fun stuff, advertising and managing your ads. So I'm in Google Chrome. I'm in Google Chrome because for some reason, Safari doesn't work with the Power Editor. So install Google Chrome, open up your Facebook, and you're going to go right here. And you are going to click Manage Ads. Okay? And I am managing ads for Carissa Novak, for my like page, that's my account. So we're loading the ads manager here. This is like your big source of your advertising. This is going to look like a crazy complex thing, but don't worry too much about all of these things. See, this was a very successful video. I boosted it for $10 and it cost me that much per view. That is super successful. Same with this. Video boosts are fantastic boosts. If you're going to boost or advertise, videos are awesome because people love watching videos. They love watching videos. I just went live a couple times in Nashville. I boosted them for $10 and I had a whole bunch of response from that, okay? You can see my new one here, the Ogre. That's the one I just boosted with you guys right here. It's active, $0 spent because it has not quite been approved yet. And then you'll see here the reach, the results. I did a page likes. This is what we're gonna create together right now. I did a page likes advertisement. I spent way too much money. It wasn't successful and I wasn't monitoring it closely enough. But I spent about $14, had 40 new page likes. This was a couple days long. It cost me 35 cents per like. Now look, you wanna stay around 10, 11 cents per like. That's the ideal range. And I'm gonna show you how you're gonna monitor that and what you're gonna do here. Bear with me, this is gonna take a bit, but this is going to help you reach people on Facebook, okay? So I'm gonna take you through this. Ready? We're gonna go create ads on my page and we're gonna watch this week whether or not they're successful. Okay, so you are going to go up here where it says Ads Manager and you're gonna click here, Power Editor. This is going to be where you're gonna create your ads, in the Power Editor. Power Editor, write that down. Okay, you're gonna go to Manage Ads, Power Editor. And now you're here. This is your hub. This is where you're gonna create your ad. And you're gonna click Create Campaign. We are going to do this now. You can do all kinds of stuff. And this is where I'm not gonna talk to you for hours and hours and do all of these with you. I'm gonna show you what's worked for me and one of my favorite things to do in the Power Editor. And that is promote my page. I'm trying to get page likes. Page likes for Business Builders 2.0. This is going to be a test trial for this week for you guys, okay? So page likes for Business Builders 2.0, that's my campaign name. The objective is already page likes. So here's my page. It's already connected. It pulls it automatically from you. It should. If it doesn't, make sure you click on it and you click your like page. Now this is where you're going to create your audience again. So we are going to do United States. We're going to change that age group again. I usually vary this a little bit. We're going to do 25 to 35 years old, women, English, United States. This is so important. English in the US. Put that language in there, okay? Once again, I don't know why these are coming up, but we are going to remove these, although I do kind of want veganism. But there should be a way for you to select income, and income is a big one. And I'm not sure why, there we go. All right. Look, this is where we are in a judgment-free zone, okay? And this is a judgment-free zone, first of all, because my laptop is dying and it shouldn't be. And second of all, because I'm going to tell you right now that you need to select somebody that has the income that you're looking for. You want people who aren't going to give you that price objection all the time. So I'm going to put income. I want them making over 6 figures. That's what I'm going to put, okay? I'm also going to add veganism. I want vegans who are making 6 figures. Woohoo! This is working for me. Okay, let's see. We will also put, let's put some Shanti, even though we might get some Beachbody coaches. Let's put, I don't really want these. Okay, that's what I'm gonna do. And I'm gonna do that. Okay. It's still too high. I might have to remove some of these. I'm gonna tell you why in a second, but I'm trying to figure out my selection. Now you don't want, maybe I'll remove those two. Look over here and look here. You wanna reach 1 million or less people. I know that doesn't seem to make a lot of sense, and that there's also some people that contradict that, but I would say you want to reach less than 1 million people. So I am going to, I kind of want to keep all these though. We're going to play with this. So yeah, this is my estimated reach. We'll keep that. I'm going to exclude people who like my page because I don't want people who like my page to see this. So I'm going to exclude them. I want to reach people that aren't already on my page because I'm looking to gain page likes, okay? All right, so automatic, they will automatically place that. You can play around with that too. Now my daily budget is going to be $2 because we're going to do 5 of these. We're gonna make 5. I might not make all 5 with you because I might bore the heck out of you, but we're gonna make 5 and we're gonna spend $2 a day on them. And we are going to monitor them for 24 hours. And the ones that are not successful, the ones that are costing you too much per dollar, we are going to cancel. We are going to stop them. We're going to cancel them, and you're not going to keep paying on them. The ones that are doing really well, you can keep them running as long as you want, okay? So this is going to just continuously run until you stop it. And so you're going to do $2 a day. You can do whatever you want. You can do $1 a day, 50 cents a day, $5 a day if you really want to get exciting. And you're going to run it continuously, and you're going to shut off the ones that aren't working. You can shut them all off if you want, but you can shut off the ones that aren't working for you. So I want them to run continuously. I want to spend $2 a day. Impressions, when I want to get charged per page like. Now, I just read this or watched this on a YouTube video. This is what I was doing the whole time because it's what it's automatically set to, impression. which means it's just gonna keep charging you every time it's in somebody's news feed. I don't want it to charge me until somebody actually clicks like. If they click on the post or if they click on whatever, you won't get charged. You'll get charged when they actually like your page. So we're gonna do it that way this time. I've never done it this way for this kind of advertisement, but I just watched on a YouTube video, do not use the CPM, use page like, okay? Run ads all the time, although I want at some point to try running this ad and not doing it overnight. I might do, you know, in the future, try and do it just from 6 a.m. to 10 p.m. because most people are asleep at night. But I'm gonna have it run all the time for right now. And so continue. This is my budget and schedule. Now this is the fun part. This is the media. And we're just gonna pick some stuff. We're just gonna pick some images. And so here you're gonna do images. This is, I don't want my cover photo. Oh, I wanna browse. No, I don't want to upload. Ah! I hope you guys are still with me. I know this is a long video. This is a long video because I want to walk you through this. Otherwise it might be, okay, browse library. It might be too confusing. So, oh gosh, what do I want to pick for my photos? I'll take you. And you are going to be my advertisement. You'll see it appear here. It's loading. And this is where you change the text. I'm going to keep what I have. Although you can put whatever you want. You can put wellness coach, sharing my personal journey, recipes, and fitness tips. Click like here. I just heard also in a YouTube video that you want to put like this page for more stuff. So maybe I'll actually change that. Health and fitness coach to graduate student. Okay. There we go. Although that image is not very clear, we're going to use it for the sake of using it. No, we're not. We're not going to use that image. We're going to change this image. Guys, I feel like I should have been more prepared for this, and I am so sorry. But there is a certain image size right here, and when we do Canva, I'm going to show you how you're going to select that. Okie dokie. Okay, we'll just take this one here. All right, health and fitness coach. I'm going to remove this because I want it to all fit here. There. All right, health and fitness coach, like this page for fitness tips, recipes, and more. Pretty straightforward, simple. Here's my photo. It's crisp, it's clear. You're going to be able to see it. You can see that I am doing fitness related stuff. This is a professional photo. You want it to be clean. Other things that aren't so clean are fine as well. You can see what this is going to look like on mobile. So people who are mobile, they're going to see it like this. You're only going to get charged when they actually click that like button, not when they click on the advertisement. Now this is the Facebook right column. I'm going to remove that because no one ever clicks on the stuff that's in the right column, right? And I don't want my money going there. So I'm going to change that. I think I have to do that back, so maybe I'll just leave it for now. But you can remove that where it's not in that area. So okay, there. Ah, interesting. You may reach fewer people because there's too much text in the ad image. I wonder if that's better. Oh, cool. Oh no, apparently I still have too much text. Well, then I'm going to do it anyway. Ugh, guys, help. I'm stressing. This is where I tell you guys, hey, relax. It's okay. Just put whatever you want. Don't overanalyze it. Don't stress out. And I'm sitting here like sweating and overanalyzing what I'm doing because it's telling me there's too much text. But I was told in YouTube videos to click like for more information on whatever, so that they know they want to click that like button and what they're going to get from it. Click like for easy vegan recipes, fitness tips, and more. There, that's what I'm going to put. Okay, it matches my ad set. Save to draft. That's okay. What is the error? Okay, guys, I don't know what's going on. I've never had a minimum budget. Maybe it's just because I have it on page like, but the minimum budget apparently is $5. So we'll just run 2 of these real quick. And I'm going to work on this with you because I'm not sure why I'm having difficulty. I do this often. I'll just say I do this often and I've never had this much difficulty. So I don't know. Brittany said earlier, Facebook likes to throw you curveballs. They like to change things often, and I think that that's what's happening. I think there might have been some adjustments. So what's going to happen is I'm going to create these 2, and then I'm going to figure out why this has changed. But here's what you do. So this is kind of our first ad set right here. Now this is it. It's right here. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to go here, and I'm just going to click duplicate. It's going to make the exact same thing that we just created, and all I'm going to do is I'm going to change the image. And so you can do this over and over and over again, and just change the image here and create like, 5 or 6 different ones and run them for $2 a day for 1 day and see what works best. I'll use this one this time. This is another professional image that I have. It's clean, it's clear, might reach some people. And so we're going to use this one. And I am just like, kind of frustrated right now. I feel like this isn't working. You can tell it's not even scrolling down. I don't know if it's my internet connection or what, but so this is what I'm going to use for the next one. And here is my description. I'm just going to keep it exactly the same. And so that's that. And so we have these 2, they're both in draft. And what you're going to do is click up here. So these are all created, everything's all set. You're going to click review changes. That's new, this is new, that's the copy, that's the one with the different image. You're going to click continue, and it's going to apply these changes. It is going to, I'm spending $10 on these 2, and what I'll do is before 24 hours is up, before I've even spent $5 each, maybe when I spend about $2 each, because that's what I wanted to spend, I will check and see if either of them are performing. And if they are, awesome, I'll keep them. If they're not, I'm going to cancel them, and I'm going to do this all over again with new images, new description. The idea is that you want to play around with it. Instead of images, you can do videos. You can upload your workout videos. You can even make a video just saying, hey, I'm a health and fitness coach. My name's Carissa Novak. I would love for you to join my health and fitness community. Click like down here if you want to join my community. And just put that in your advertisement right there instead of the image that I chose. Just choose a video. Videos work really well. So changes are complete. Those are in. We're going to go back to my account here. Oh, we're already in that because we're in the Power Editor. We're going to go to Ads Manager here, and you're going to be able to see it. So you're going to see my boosted post that we just did, and you're also going to see this ad that we just created here for page likes. And I hope that this helped and made sense. I feel really bad right now that it wasn't working out the way that I typically want it to. But here are the page likes that I have created for Business Builders 2.0. It says they're both active, but they have not spent anything yet because they haven't started. I will only be charged per page like. I won't be charged for how many people are seeing this advertisement, which is what we want. I wasn't allowed to put $2. That's what I want, but I think it's because I used, like I told you, I've never done it for a page like. I think that might be like just a required minimum. And so if you want to make something go inactive, all you do is click that. And I'm not going to click it because I don't want it to go inactive, but you just click this and it'll shut it off. So we are going to look at this later and see how they're doing. If they're successful, I'll just leave them. If not, all you do is click that and it'll stop charging you. It'll stop the advertisement altogether. Okay, so that is our Power Editor. There's a lot to know about creating advertisements. It is so foreign to me, so foreign to so many people who just, I mean, I know social media. I was raised on social media. I just was, but I don't know a lot about advertising because this is my first time running my own business and having my own like page, okay? So I'm learning with you, and I think it's very important to do your own research, as I will be doing my research and sharing everything. Oh, this is already approved. So you'll get a little, you'll get a little thing when your ad's approved, and we just made that, and that one's approved immediately. So that's kind of cool. I'm gonna preview my ad if it'll let me, and we can see that together. So this is the one we just made. We'll see if this one works out. Who knows, maybe we'll get a new page like while we're on this video recording. This is taking a long time like everything else because I think I have really bad internet reception. Okay, we're gonna stop. All right, let's go back to my page. And I want you to play around in this tab, the Insights tab. And I want you guys to click on your Insights if you have a page already and you've been posting. And this is just gonna kind of show you like your general review of your page. So it's gonna show you how many people you're reaching, how many people each post has reached, how many likes you're getting. Week to week, it'll show if you've gone up or if you've gone down, what you need to work on. Organic is who you've reached naturally, organically. Paid is who you've reached through like boosts or advertisements. So you can kind of see all of these different tabs here. I want you guys to go on your page and just kind of click around and see where you're at. This has all of my posts, okay? And it's gonna have, these are my boosted posts, and this is going to have just all of my posts in general. As you can see, this one started boosting. I spent 50 cents so far on it. It's reached 55 more people, and it has 9 post engagements. So doing, all right. I'm hoping that people will, engage in that post, but we just boosted it, so that's okay. But here you can see every single individual post. So if you were looking at these and you wanted to just boost a whole bunch of them, or you wanted to go through and kind of see how your engagement is, what's working really well, this had 90 engagement and 1.2K people naturally. That's organic, guys, okay? Organic, page 0. So maybe I want to boost that, right? You want to boost things like that that are already having huge engagement. So I'm going to go ahead and boost that when I get off with you, just so that you know. I also might boost this one because it's had good engagement. It's had minimal engagement, but those are likes. Those are solid engagement, just from looking at the post itself. So anyway, I want you guys to play around in this. You can go see all posts. You can look at all of them and kind of just get an idea of what's working and what's not working. This was a link to an article from Lululemon that I shared on my page because it was about strength training for runners, and I'm training for a big trail race. I thought it was awesome and relevant. Clearly, it didn't reach a lot of people. Carissa, links to other people's blogs and stuff like that aren't going to do really well on your page. That's what that is. That's a big red flag. Look at how low that is compared to everything else I've shared, okay? Yeah, so this is where you can really get an idea of what's working and what's not working. and what's reaching the most people, and just keep doing what seems to be working, okay? This is about Lululemon. It was kind of a funny post about how my brand new leggings are ripping, and I was upset about it, and I had a lot of people comment on it and talk about Lululemon and their leggings and all of that. So you want interaction. So that's really great. I'll probably boost that when we get off. Okay, I only have a little bit more to talk about, and so I'm gonna get right into the fun stuff, and we are going to talk about graphic imaging. We're gonna go to canva.com. Canva.com, write that down. This is where I create all my super fun graphics, and I might have to do this from, yeah, I'm gonna do it from this web browser because it's gonna already have me logged in. And you'll be able to see some of the things that I've created. I'm not gonna create something with you, but I am gonna show you how kind of you're gonna do it and how you're gonna navigate this website, okay? So Canva is fantastic. It is easy. Graphic imaging is something I was absolutely terrible at. I was scared of. I don't think I'm creative. I don't think I'm good at making things that catch people's eye, but I have had several people tell me that they love my images, and so I just want to share with you guys what I use to create them. I only use Canva. I do not use any other sites to create my images, so I want to make sure that you guys see this and see how this kind of operates. I think I need to get a new Wi-Fi network. Or like move my office into a different part of the house because the other parts of my house are a lot better. Okay, so this is Canva. Now, you can create so much on Canva. You can create social media posts specifically that are this size. That's like kind of like really friendly for social media. That visual, that square size is like a social media size, like Instagram, things like that. There's also the presentation. I use that a lot because I feel like it gives me more space for some of my pictures. You can create your Facebook cover photo here. Social media, I'd say this is like Instagram, if you want like a really good Instagram post. Facebook, this is the size recommendation right here. The pixelation and everything recommendation for Facebook posts. This is to catch the most attention. Same with social media, 800 by 800, that is the recommended size. I think 400 by 400 or 444 by 444, something along those lines are the recommended ones for Facebook advertising. And when we were in that advertising, it tells you what the recommended size is. I just can't remember it. But when you come in here, what you can do is create your own custom dimensions. So if it was 444 by 444, that's all you do, and it will give you that size right there. It's gonna load eventually. We'll go to that. So you're gonna click on it and you're gonna create your stuff here. This is what I use to create our schedule for business builders. It's what I use to create my little custom thumbnail for the YouTube video. It's what I'm also gonna use to create ours tonight. So actually, let me just do this now. I'll make one with you. So I'm gonna click on this. Man, it's all taking a long time. Okay, so typically what you would do is you would click on whatever you are looking to make. So maybe you want social media, presentation, Facebook cover, whatever you want to make, click on it. It'll open in a separate window like this. I have already started working on this, but it doesn't matter. It's still going to bring up everything else as if this was a blank template. And once again, I really apologize that this is taking so long. I feel like this, it is in large part my Wi-Fi's fault, but I think in larger part my own fault for not doing this in a different room other than my office. But our Canva layouts are here, and a lot of them are free. If they're not free, they're like $1. And if you're paying for them, you have them. I think you can create as many as you want for like 24 hours for that $1. And so it's totally worth it. But they already have a lot of layouts that are created. So I typically will pick one that's already been made, the font, the background, everything, and I will just put my own text into it. They're very clever. I think they make some really, really great. I'll open another one up so you guys can see some more options since we're this is your 444. This is for your Facebook. So if you wanted the size, the actual size, that's not it, by the way, because it's going to be long. But you can kind of pick whatever layout and put your own uploaded photos into it. Okay. You guys probably don't know what I'm talking about. Okay, so here are our layouts. Navigating the online office, I picked this from one that was already made, and I just quickly kind of typed in this. It's crisp, clear. You guys know what's going on. I will change this eventually, but for now, I'm going to find one that I can sub a photo into. This one might be one. So there's a photo in the background here, but maybe I just want to put myself there. Maybe this one won't do that. It should. Maybe I'll put Brittany in the background of it. Okay, maybe not that one. We'll go to a different layout. A lot of these have photos in the background, and you can sub your own photo into it. So that's what I'm trying to do right now, but they aren't loading as fast as I want them to. I'm almost thinking about moving to the other room while I have you guys on here. That's how frustrated I am with this. This is crazy. There we go. All you do is you drag and drop that photo. And maybe I don't want it to say that because I'm not a teacher. Working from home is the best thing ever. Join me. That's not what you would say. But you know what I mean. It's very easy. You find a layout that you like. You find one that is user-friendly. Here you can put all kinds of different photos in the background. Maybe I want to highlight how awesome my husband is, and so I'll put us in a bunch of these. And it's terrible because you can't see us in those. That's okay. And I also want to talk about how much I love smoothies. And this is how I made my smoothies. And so this is what you'll just drag and drop your images. You'll change the text, husbands. You just change it. Smoothies. Yeah, husbands and smoothies. There we go. Woohoo! That's exactly what I was trying to tell you guys with this image. So it's easy, okay? You guys are just gonna pick a layout that you like. Play around with different things. Just kind of use it however you want. Use the different sizes that you're looking for. If you're making your Facebook cover photo, use Canva. It's awesome. Find photos that are crystal and clear. Put your name up there. Put a little thing that says click here. You can add more text to it. All you do is click the text that you want to add. You can also add elements, so there are frames. So if you wanted to add another photo, for example, to this frame, this wouldn't be one where you would do that, but just in case you wanted to, almost all of them are free. And so all you do is drag and drop the frame. Elements. Whoa. Okay. Here, we'll just add another frame here. I'm gonna make it smaller. We're gonna put it here because I wanna add another photo. And I'm going to put a photo of me drinking that smoothie in that frame. Oh, it's a double frame. Ooh, fancy. Here we go. So you guys can really just play around with this and use it however you want, but it's free. Canva's free. I recommend using all the free stuff. There's lots of free stuff, but if you don't want to, I pay for stuff here and there all the time. It's all stuff you can write off in your taxes, and so have at it. I am going to go back to this and make this with you guys real quick since I have you. We're gonna call this Social Media Smackdown. Oh, bummer. It saved all the other edited stuff that I did. Okay, that's okay. I'll do it after I get off with you guys because I'm just going to have to undo all this stuff that I did. Oops. Okay. Anyway, Canva. I love Canva. I highly recommend you use it. And we're going to stop this screen share because I'm not going to lie, I feel a little disappointed in myself in this video. I really wanted to give you guys some really great, awesome Facebook tips, and I feel like it's been a very long video. So all I'm going to do right now is talk to you really quick about Instagram and Snapchat. Now, a lot of you are probably scared of all of these social media accounts. If not, awesome. That's exciting. But I want you guys to be on Facebook, Instagram, Snapchat, and then whatever else you desire to be on, okay? Because the bottom line is that there are so many different ways to reach people, and you want to reach the most people you can, as many people as you possibly can. And you want to use all of these different awesome social media platforms to do that. And you might use them all in different ways. But the bottom line is the more you're out there and the more people can see you on these different platforms, the more they're going to be inspired to follow you. They're going to connect you from Instagram to Facebook, from Snapchat to Facebook, from Twitter to Facebook. Facebook has been the most successful for me. It's the easiest for me to communicate with people back and forth. It's the easiest for me to add people to my coaching page, to my challenge groups. Anyone I talk to on Snapchat or Instagram, I end up directing to Facebook. That is kind of like my home base. But I have reached people on Instagram and Snapchat and sent them to my Facebook page where they wouldn't have found it otherwise. So it's really important, guys. Don't be afraid of social media. Get on it and be social. And so you guys have to be on top of this. I just think that it's so important. And so I'm going to leave you guys with a homework assignment tonight. And I'm going to force you all, because I'm that mean, to go ahead and if you don't have it, create an Instagram and a Snapchat. Now, don't be afraid. I'm not going to make you add all your friends yet, but I want you to add me. And I want you to Instagram and tag me in things and Snapchat and send it to me because we're going to learn how to use them together this week. Just with me and Brittany too, if she wants to add her Snap stuff and her Instagram handle and all of that. So download from the App Store Instagram and Snapchat. Create Instagram, create Snapchat, and post your handle below. Now, if you're like so lost and you don't even know what that means, ask me. I will help you create your Instagram and your Snapchat. And we're just gonna practice back and forth this week. We're gonna send each other messages, post things, so you can figure out how to use these things. So I'm gonna post in the description here what my Snapchat and what my Instagram handles are, and we're gonna start following each other, and we're gonna practice this week. And that's how we're gonna learn. I'm not gonna lecture you guys on Snapchat and Instagram. We're gonna practice, and we're gonna work on it together, actually physically using the applications instead of just me lecturing you on why they're important, because they are important. You need to be out there and you need to be connecting with people on these different platforms because these platforms are the future of social media. This is the future of communication, and communication is the foundation for our business. This is so important, okay? You guys need to understand that. All right, I'm gonna leave it at that because I swear to God, this is the longest video I've ever made in my life, and I think my throat is sore and I need some water, and I hope you guys learned a little bit about boosting posts and how to use the Power Editor. The most important thing that you can do is practice. Practice, click around in there, waste a little bit of money, you know, try different audiences, try different photos and videos. Things aren't gonna work. Some things aren't gonna work and some things are gonna work really well. And you just need to figure out what's gonna work for you. And watch YouTube videos on creating advertisements, okay? That's gonna be where you're gonna learn all of your information. Unfortunately, I'm not the advertisement guru. I wish I was. I think I would be have a lot more followers in 2000. And so I'm working on it and I'm gonna practice and I'm gonna get there. And I hope you guys will join me and I hope you guys have an awesome night. It's really late. I'm tired and I am going to go and track my Facebook ads. All right, see you guys later.